you doing? Let's see if it will focus. I don't know if you can see it. The shark. Do you guys see the shark? Right here. That's what we're going to be making. So, here are the supplies that we are going to need. A really big light blue piece of paper. A gray piece of paper. A black half piece of paper. A white small piece of paper, a dark blue piece of paper, 2 googly eyes, and a scissors. So this is actually going to be over 2 days, so not all of these supplies will you be getting today. So the first thing we're going to do is write our name on the big blue piece of paper. So you're going to get a big blue piece of paper, and at the very, very top, it's going to be up and down. And at the very top, you're going to put your first name. So my first name is Sarah. I'll put Sarah. Your last name. My last name is Leonetti. Your group number, circled. So if I'm group 1, I put a 1 here. If I'm group 2, I put a 2 here, and so on and so forth. Then your table number. So if I'm at table 1, I put 1. If I put 2, I put 2. If I'm at table 3, I put 3. Table 4, I put 4. So it's group and table. Okay? Then you're going to flip it over so your name is on the back, not the front. The next step is to get a gray piece of paper. Okay? And it's also going to be tall, not horizontal. We want it up and down. And we're going to go halfway up our paper. So like in order to find halfway, something you can do is fold it so that the bottom meets the top and put your finger in the little crease right here. And that is where halfway is going to be. And you just make a mark. When you unfold it, you make a mark. You don't actually want to crease the paper because we don't want to crease in it. You're just doing it so that you can make a little line right there. And then you're going to kind of move your finger across to the other side and make it one on the other side. And then we're going to go up to the top, into the middle. And again, we can find the middle by folding this way now. And marking that. So you should have 3 marks. In the middle on the side, in the middle on the top, and in the middle on the other side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make our shark face basically curve from here up to there and back down to here. But it's going to be like instead of a triangle, it's almost going to be a triangle. But instead of sharp corners, we're going to kind of round the corners like that, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to very lightly, so that I can erase if I make a mistake, go up. Remember, I'm aiming my pencil at this mark. Hold on one second. Let's see if it focuses. There we go. So, I'm aiming at that right there, and then I curve around. So that's where I curve. And instead of a sharp, it's going to curve, and it's going to go. Now I'm going to aim my pencil down here. So I'm curving slowly until it gets down to there. Okay, then I just kind of straighten it out. Okay, now that's going to be our shark head. Okay, so then once we have it drawn, if we make a mistake, like let's say I accidentally go like this, and I don't like that, just draw it again. Guys, I'm sorry, it keeps not focusing. There. Okay. So, this is a mistake, right? I don't like this. That's too short. I didn't go all the way up to the top of the paper. I just do it again. I don't even need to erase it because when we cut it out, we'll use the other side. So if you make a mistake, stay on the same side. Don't turn your paper over, okay? Because we're gonna use this side, the ugly side, to put glue on. So once I have a line I like, let's say I don't like this line, so I'm gonna put an X through it. That way I don't accidentally cut out that line. I don't want that, okay? Once I have a line that I like, which is this one, I'm gonna take my scissors, and you guys have smaller scissors than me, but remember our thumb goes in the small hole and our bunny ears go in the big hole. And I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna very slowly cut this out. And if I make a mistake, like I just kind of cut off the tip of the nose, and I don't really like that it does this. I'm just gonna go back with my scissors and round it out. Okay, so now I have it so I like it. Then I'm gonna take my glue stick. And glue sticks dry really fast, so the key to a glue stick is going fast, getting a lot down. First, outline the edges. Gotta roll it up. First, outline the edges, and you gotta go really fast. Then go line, 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 line. We want a lot of glue, okay? This is not like dot, dot, not a lot. Glue sticks don't work as well. So get it down, and then go all the way to the bottom of my paper, in the middle, and glue it down, okay? So do you guys see where I glued it? On the bottom of my paper, and then I press down in the center. Okay, once that's glued, we can move on to our next step. And our next step is the dark blue water. So that's gonna go right here, but first we have to cut out, hold on. Okay, first I have to cut out the wave. So I'm gonna just draw at the very, very top of my paper. Not in the middle, but at the top. I'm gonna go about maybe 2 or 3 fingers down. I'm gonna do a big, oh my goodness, why won't this focus? Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Here, let's try. There. It's having a really hard time with this colored paper. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. So, oh, you know what? I'm going to turn the light on and see if this helps. Okay. I think that's going to help. The top of the thing, I'm going to do a wavy line. And I never dip more than a few fingers down from the top. I don't want to go down here, okay? I want it to be pretty high up. Then I'm going to cut out my wave. So I'm going to turn my paper, put my thumb in the small hole, my bunny ears in the big hole. And if I don't cut perfectly on the line, that's okay, because we're going to put our glue on the side with our pencil. So if you make a mistake, don't worry, no one's going to see it, okay? So this little piece gets thrown in the recycle. This big piece is going to get glued down. So I'm going to glue on the side with the pencil, because we don't want to see the pencil. So if you see pencil, that's the side you put the glue on. And you always glue the piece of paper you're going to put down. Never glue on the big piece. Glue on the small piece that you're going to be turning over, okay? Remember, go fast, fast, fast. Get it all covered. Then turn it over, put it down on the bottom. And then press it. Okay. The next piece we are going to do is the black mouth. Okay, so the mouth, we're going to use this black piece of paper. and we're gonna do a half circle. Okay, so we're gonna use this bottom line is the bottom of our mouth. So we don't need to cut this. We're gonna go do a half circle going up from that line. In fact, I might even give you guys, I think I might even give you guys a smaller piece of paper. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a piece of paper. Hold on one second. This big. You're gonna get a piece of paper this big, and on that, on this straight line, you're gonna go from this corner and go up, 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 half circle, curve all the way around, just like we did with the gray head, down to the other corner. So if you have your circle like this, that's wrong. It should be going from side all the way almost up to the top, all the way to the other corner. Okay? If you make a mistake, it doesn't matter, because again, we're gonna glue over this, so no one will see your mistake. Then I'm gonna take my scissors. I'm gonna cut out my circle, or my half circle. Remember, you don't need to cut the bottom because it's already cut. This little extra paper goes in the recycle. Then the side with the pencil gets the glue. So, it's a little hard to see on this, but remember, go fast, 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 and cover the whole thing. And then slide it underneath your blue if you can. Boom. Goes right there. Okay, now we're gonna take our white piece of paper and we're gonna draw a line. If you want, you can get a ruler down the middle. So we can do 2 rows. And you're gonna just make some triangle teeth. Now, if you want really big teeth, go all the way up to that line and back down. If you want smaller teeth, go halfway, okay? If you want big teeth and small teeth, then do every other, like I'm doing. Okay? So I'm just doing triangles. So if I were to turn it this way, they're just triangles. Do you guys see that? So now I'm gonna turn it the other way and go big. Now I'm gonna do big and small. You can do them all big if you want, like that. Or you could do them all small if you want, like that. It doesn't matter, however you want your teeth to be. Okay, now, imagine that this is actually 2 separate pieces of paper. So, we're not going to cut as one line, we're gonna cut these out as separate shapes. So I'm gonna take the first triangle, thumb goes in the small hole, bunny ears go in the big hole. I'm gonna go up, and then I'm gonna let go, and then I'm gonna turn the other way and go up. And it should just fall out. So I turn my paper, I go up, and instead of doing this and turning, I instead keep this still the whole time, take my scissors out, go to the other side, and cut until the paper falls. Does that make sense? So I'm not actually turning the paper like I normally would. I'm just cutting up, and then I'm taking my scissors out and cutting the other side. If it's hanging like this one's kind of hanging on, just pull it off. Okay. So I keep going all the way down until all my triangles are cut off the one side. Then I turn my paper and I do the other side. So I go up, take my scissors out, go up the other side. Okay, go up, take my scissors out, go up the other side. Up, and that's okay. That little piece just got cut off, that's fine. Okay, now I can decide which of these I want to use once I've cut them out. And if you want, these can make more teeth too. All you have to do for this is cut in a straight line, watch. When I cut over, boom, that's another triangle. When I cut over, those are more teeth. Okay, so here's some more teeth, triangles, and here's some more teeth. Okay, so now I have all my teeth. Okay, I can, maybe I'll start with big ones, and then I might move to smaller ones. I think the smaller ones might work better. So maybe you guys want to do all small. Okay, so I'm gonna do small ones going all around. You can do your teeth pointed in, like I'm doing. Or, if you want, you can do your teeth pointed out. I like them in. So, I'm gonna take each one, put the glue on the pencil side, put glue on it, and then set it down. Boom. Put glue on the pencil side, and set it down on the edge of that black circle I'm putting in. Okay? Put glue on the pencil side, set it down. Now, if for some reason we have to clean up before you get all these glued down, just throw all the triangles into your folder, because all triangles are the same, right? So if you don't get your exact triangles back next class, that doesn't matter. But just put your piece of big paper into a pile, because they're not going to fit into the folders, and then we'll put the triangle teeth into the folders and save them for next time. Okay. So now I've got my teeth on there. Now it's time for googly eyes. Now glue sticks are not going to work for googly eyes. Googly eyes need actual glue. So we're going to, hold on one second, let me grab glue. I will hand out real glue. Okay, we're going to put just one dot and kind of rub it around, and you can put it anywhere. You can put them here, you can put them on the outside. I'm going to do mine kind of somewhere in between. Okay. That's going to be my other one. There we go. Now we have our shark. Now, if you have extra time and you are done with your shark, you can take crayons and draw a sun, draw birds, you could draw fish in the water. That's up to you, okay? So the extra time you can draw things all around your shark, okay?